hours and what in now?
29 hours and 5 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
The new total is £550,000, 237 lush.
Amazing. It's amazing. It's
Ridiculous.
amazing.
It's just on another 40,000 in an hour.
550,000, 237,000
Hasn't
pounds.
it?
That is ridiculous.
That's 50,000 on top of 500,000.
Yeah.
I know.
Right?
Over £500,000, like by a big chunk now.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
I reckon it was the crying that did it.
Do you think?
Because that worked really well.
Did you not think it was the target practice?
Yeah,
the
that,
red
your
nose?
hips, Dave, definitely got a lot.
Hey, my hips don't lie, Fern.
I know.
All right, well, look, thank you very much. Let's not bother reading the number out again. Let's give it a break for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Because if I read those terms and conditions one
No,
more
I know,
time,
I know.
someone's getting it.
Well, I can do it for the next hour if that makes it
And I don't mean in a
easier.
good way, Stewie.
No.
Right?
Brace
I mean
yourself.
in a bad way. You'll be in a brace by the time I finish getting angry with you. This is all coming out so wrong. Shall I bail out?
Yeah, bail out,
okay.
yeah.
Here we go.
This is BBC Radio 1's longest show ever. With Chris Moyles.
Hello.
And Comedy Dave.
Hi.
And Fern Cotton. Comic Relief.
What hour is this?
Hour 30.
Boom!
Yes.
Biffy Clyro! Go on, Biffy.
You got him hypnotized.
Oh, you got him hypnotized. You got him hypnotized. Tiesto, Buster,
Come on.
Biffy Clyro with Bubbles.
So I've just been on Twitter.
Yeah.
This is nice news as well. This is all
Yes.
just for you guys.
Yes.
But one hashtag Radio 1 More Moyles is number 2 on the worldwide trending topics. Yeah.
Wow.
Number 2 in the world.
What about in the UK?
Number 1 still?
1.
Told you, Fern. We're kind of a big deal.
You are a big deal.
Worldwide, it's hashtag R1 More Moyles is.
Yeah. 2.
2.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
You are a big deal, officially.
Thank you. I am officially a number
2.
2.
It's 2.
Yeah, she's tired.
So, should we now welcome our lovely guest of the show?
Oh.
It is
Yes.
the one and only Craig David! Studio.
Hello.
Red button. Give all the viewers a wave there, Craig, on one of the cameras. There we go.
There he is. Look at him. Look at this. Like a machine. How am I feeling?
Yeah.
Do you know what? I feel all right. I feel like I feel a tiny bit tired, but like not sleepy tired. I'm a little bit out of it, and I'm worried that I'm a little bit away with the fairies. But
You know that Craig is like Mr. Health and Fitness. He's
well, me too.
Yeah, exactly. You're very into your nutrition, your exercise, but I know that you party hard and that you stay up till the wee hours of the morning partying. What tips would you give to Chris and Dave?
That's Dave, by the way. There's
I know,
Dave.
we've met.
No, but I don't
They're
think we've
buddies.
spoken in this link.
You're not ahead.
Okay, fine.
Ahead.
Big thing. It's a big thing. I'd say hold back on the shots of tequila.
Yeah.
That's not going to really
Don't
help
do
you right
that.
now.
We can't do them at work anyway.
No.
They don't like it.
Going in for Krispy Kremes wouldn't really help you right now.
No, don't do that. No
So
sugar.
hold back on the donuts. But I would continue with the kind of strawberry milkshake that you've got.
Protein shake, my friend.
Oh, protein shake.
Protein shake, Mr. David.
Keeping it low on the carbs.
Oh, and the
there.
carbs, son.
And
That's
lots
right,
of
yeah.
water as
High on
well.
the protein.
Lots of water.
Lots of water.
Yep, and fruit and nuts.
And ease
also.
up on the coffee.
Because
maybe.
protein's great for your brain, isn't it? It's just really good to...
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
I don't know if I
Very
can
good
prove
for
that at
your
the
brain.
moment. I've got to be honest with you.
It's very good for the
You
brain.
haven't got the shaky feeling yet. You know, that
No.
kind of cold,
No.
kind of insular. No?
We're on the final push. Now, it's a long push.
It's amazing.
But we have less than 23 hours to go. And by the way, that's us. We've extended this marathon run several times, but this is the final push. If we go through to 10:30 tomorrow morning,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'll be 52 hours.
that's
And
ridiculous.
that's
On the air.
new world record, new Radio 1 record, all good. So yeah, if we go for 10:30 tomorrow morning, we've got less than 23 hours to go.
But you should really now push towards breaking the Radio 1 record as your next target,
Yeah,
because then
yeah.
you can sort of mentally start all over again for
Yeah,
the
you're
next
right.
push to do the world
Yes,
records.
ma'am.
Just aim for that, so like 8 hours, if that, isn't it? 7.5
money.
hours.
Yes, ma'am.
The money
Amazing.
you've raised.
I know.
It's ridiculous.
It's all good.
Incredible amount of money.
Craig, obviously you're doing your bit for Red Nose Day as well, and you've been on the fantastic Desert Trek, which is on TV tonight, which I'll definitely be watching. I'm really
That's 9
excited.
o'clock on
9
BBC One HD.
Yes,
That's the one.
It certainly is.
High
You'll have to
quality.
Sky Plus that because you'll miss it, because you'll still be here.
Do you want to know the truth?
What?
Already done it.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, I really have.
Love it.
You've had to plan your life completely, for the next week.
No, the advert came on for it the other day, and you know they have on the certain generic satellite box you have.
Yes.
It often says "remind me" when the little advert comes on. So I'm like, oh, I'll have that. Sky One, BBC One HD record,
Yeah.
lovely, boom, I'm all over it.
I did hear the voiceover for that trail, and it said, if you thought Kilimanjaro was hard, and I was like, whoa there, actually. You're having a walk in the sunshine. We climbed a mountain, didn't we?
come on.
Sand dunes,
Oh, here we
the
go.
blisters on the feet. I mean, we can try and
I'd work with
go
Richard
pound
Curtis
for
about
pound
that.
Yeah,
on this.
plus Craig had to walk with Scott Mills for a week.
And Ollie Murs.
And the Scorpions.
Who was your favourite out of the gang? Did you really bond with a particular individual?
Do you know?
I know who you're going to say.
Who?
Do you know? No one actually in particular, because we got to
You
spend.
didn't like any of them?
By the end, I was just like, Lord.
Right.
No, do you know what? It was like we got to spend an ample amount of time with each person. So we walked for a good 2-3 hours with each person on a rotation. So you ended up just kind of really bonding with everyone. I think maybe 2 more weeks out there could have been kind of interesting.
Who was your least favourite person?
No real least person even.
Really?
I know.
Yeah, there were one of the guys who was one of the Trek leaders. Not our guy Jed, he was a very, very lovely guy. He was like one of the main ones. But there's another one who put us through our paces.
Yeah.
Really?
He sort of said, I have no more water left. He's like, well, you need to keep on walking, my friend. I'm like, well, I have no water.
Oh,
Well, you better keep on walking. I'm like, well, okay, well, I thought I was one of the fittest here, but they've got no water either.
Yeah.
So we'll keep you on walking. And that, I think he could have just chilled himself.
Don't you know who I am?
And there was a
Don't
few,
you
there was
know
a few
who I am?
holes that
It's
he
more
could
like,
have
don't you know
into.
that I need water?
Yeah.
Did you,
Just a little.
did you enjoy it though, Craig?
Do you know what? The experience was incredible. When the first day we got to see treatment being done on one person who'd had trachoma for 3 years.
Yeah.
So they were blind for 3 years. And for £5, which is what one donation of the treatment costs, the person within 20 minutes could have their eyesight back.
Seriously?
Yeah, so to see
mad, isn't it?
to see someone who hasn't been able to see for 3 years, who thinks that they've lost their sight forever, to next thing have their eyesight back, this God-given gift.
It's incredible.
That's
It's the
Pfizer.
most incredible thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
So once we saw that the first day, it made the whole trek, we knew what we were doing.
Right, let's get walking. Put those boots on.
So, man,
Let's
let's keep
go.
going.
So are you watching this? You're watching somebody who is blind suddenly get their eyesight back after 3 years. You're there and you see this happen.
Yeah, it's a very simple procedure.
And did they go, oh my God, it's Craig David!
Yes. They were like, you know
Oh
what?
my God, Ollie Murs!
How did this happen?
Scott Mills?
Is this? Am I really dreaming? Is my eyes open? Am I closed?
Yeah.
Is that Lorraine Kelly?
That's got to be quite an
It was-
amazing
it was
but emotional thing.
Yeah, because I mean, your eyesight. We had Peter White who's with us, who's a Radio 4 DJ, who's blind, who I've the utmost respect for because he did this whole 100-kilometer trek with us.
Yeah.
In the dark. I mean, for me, I tried to shut my eyes for 5 seconds to see how I was going, and then he smashed my head into a tree.
Yeah, terrifying.
So for him to complete it, and really and truly, he was just like, I just want to get from A to B. I want to broadcast my show, let everyone know what's going on, and we're
Yeah.
raising the money. It wasn't like the token blind guy who was on the trek, and I think
Yeah.
it was one of the
Right.
most important things to get across. He was like, I'm here with all of you as trekkers to get to the end. So when you had all of this going on, and he was giving an insight to people about how it is to be blind, and so to have other people regaining their sight, I mean, it's phenomenal. I mean, it was amazing.
A lot of people have trachoma in the area you were walking around in, and it's basically your eyelids turn inside out. Is that right? So your eyelashes are sort of scratching your eyeballs.
Yeah. It's like, it's 5p for the treatment for conjunctivitis.
Yeah.
Right,
That's what
okay.
it is. And it's repeated conjunctivitis. So after a period of time, it gets to the point where the eyelids turn in, eyelashes start digging into. You imagine you get one eyelash
Oh,
in
yeah,
your eye,
don't.
the pain that causes. Well, imagine it's all of them just digging in. And then after a while, it keeps scratching, like if you kept scratching your
Yeah.
window pane, after a while it gets so clouded that you become blind. And it's such a easily preventable.
Yeah.
But also
condition.
easily
And just-
fixed, by all accounts.
But the problem is, if you in the later stages, it gets to a point where you'll be blind completely. You can't reverse it. So it's trying to catch it before it gets too far.
Because Craig, you texted me before you went on this trek, and you went, I've been asked to do this challenge. Chris, we've had that phone call, and they go, we've got a mad idea.
Yeah.
Will you do it? And you were like, I don't know if I should go. And I was like, I
Yeah.
guarantee you will love it, and it will, not only will you feel amazing because you're going to go out and raise loads of money, but it will sort of change your life in a selfish way as well. It's a really nice perspective shifter and an amazing bonding experience, and you loved it.
I wanted to know.
Did you love it though, or was it an amazing experience? Because they're two different things. I'm not being a smart ass, but
I
I'm
know,
like,
yeah.
Do you know what? Going into it, I mean, even the reason why I text you was because I wanted to know, was it going to be a pampered experience of being out in the desert? And
knew?
you go and visit some different places and you know what you're going out there for, but actually you kind of looked after nice tents, everything's great.
Right.
It's cool. And when you said, look, the Kilimanjaro trek was serious, there was no games involved. It was like, I mean, even the fact of how bad you got when you were like climbing the mountain.
Puking behind the
So
rock.
at that point, I was like, I want to do this because it was just like, I think I can give so much to the group of people. I knew he was going as well.
Right.
It's a proper challenge, isn't it?
You know what? It was a life-changing experience because you leave your phones at home. You go on
forget
this.
that. I couldn't do that.
No, there you go.
I brought my phone with me.
We had the best service. I mean, you're the top of a mountain.
No, do you know what? Weirdly,
I
it doesn't
didn't
work
get
like
any.
that. It was in and out, and as well,
I had none the whole time.
my phone got proper mashed up from going
Yeah.
up that silly mountain.
It's not the best place.
Never
for
worked the same since.
Because I loved Kilimanjaro.
Still got the same phone.
No, I actually got a new one. Seriously, it went really skewy.
You weren't. Now you've come back. You weren't sure if you loved it. It was just an experience.
I didn't love it.
Yeah, because I didn't like the cycle. I'll be honest. It's an experience, but I didn't enjoy it. But Kilimanjaro, I loved it. I really enjoyed it.
No, well, you're mad. It's nuts. It's stupid.
No, you thought it was a great, like a life-changing experience,
Yeah.
but you
Yeah.
didn't actually enjoy it.
See, I'd do it again.
I wouldn't.
It was intense.
Don't do it, Craig. Don't do Kilimanjaro.
Do Kili,
It's
Craig.
rubbish.
Do
Don't
it.
do it.
If we can change a couple of people's life, I'm up for
You'll
it.
do it. You'll do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
After doing that.
So the show's on tonight. We've all got to watch. I'm really
Yeah.
excited to see. I want to see, I want to see these operations because I've
Yeah.
heard from some like you and and Scott and stuff how amazing they are. I also want to see if it looked harder than Kilimanjaro. To be fair, so.
Oh, you're just getting competitive now, Fern, aren't you? That's what it's all about
I'll
with
be
you.
watching.
My
For that reason.
mountain is harder than your desert. And I've never
but we
said that before.
We'll be tuned in. Is Craigie sticking around? Is he hanging around for a little bit?
Yeah.
Can he stick around for a bit?
Can I ask you a question?
We've got loads more to
Can
talk
I
to
ask you a
about.
question?
Hear me.
Did you cry?
I did well up. Two moments. One with the treatment when the guy got his eyesight back. I was just like, this is amazing. And the other time was actually when Lorraine Kelly was getting a phone call from her. You know when you called in.
Yeah.
I welled up when her daughter started speaking to her, and she started crying, and I was just like, and then my mum come on the phone, and I was just trying to keep it together. It was a really beautiful thing that you did because it made all the difference on that day because everyone was really feeling it. So to have all the family members call in, it was just perfect, and I did well up
A
twice.
little bit of encouragement for you just to carry on.
It was
isn't
amazing.
Really
So
nice.
good. So thank
Pleased
you.
it helped.
Yeah, it was
A
great.
good cry lets things out. I think.
Absolutely.
Are we going to get your mum to call in and sort of give you a little message during this
Oh, please
radio
don't.
marathon?
Oh, God. Gotta be kidding me.
All right.
Oh, look, it's Craig David. Come on.
Never lost it.
Fill me in.
You will in a minute.
Never left me, Craig. Never left me. Sing!
I was checking this girl next door when her parents went out. She phone say, hey boy, come on right around. So I knock at the door, you were standing with a bottle of red wine, ready to pour, dressed in long black satin, lace to the floor. She turned on, can you feel me? Can you feel me?
Craig David. Fill me in.
That is a tune. You know what? We've got this Radio 1 Twitter feed thing here. People tweeting things in.
Yeah.
Facebooking. I've got loads of Facebook messages here as well for you.
Questions.
Yeah, loads of questions. And people just going, oh, I love your music. I love it. Someone put, what's your flavour from Jessica? With a
What's
cheeky
your
wink.
flavour?
A cheeky wink.
Baby, what's your flavour?
What was it like spending time with Ollie Murs? Is he as ace as he seems from Laura?
Lovely guy.
Don't ask Craig. Craig's in love with Ollie Murs.
Are you? Are you new best friends, you and Ollie?
He's a good guy.
He's a nice guy. He
Nice
talks
guy.
a lot.
He's a happy chappy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's definitely cheeky, happy.
Chirpy,
chappy.
isn't he?
Yeah.
Too much at times?
Well, yeah, an interesting story when he was like, sort of unfortunately followed through with something when he was up in his hotel room and told the whole sort of bus as he came back onto the bus, which I thought was incredibly funny.
When you
if
say
you didn't hear it the first, you know exactly.
Follow through, you mean when he has tummy trouble?
Little tummy trouble. And just in case no one heard, he sort of then sort of shouted it again just to let everyone know.
Wow.
It's just he has that, sort of doesn't hold it back.
Also, he ate an almond for the first time in his life because of you,
Well,
right?
that's worth £1 on mine.
What? He'd never eaten an almond
Back the
before.
boundaries.
Do you know what it was? I think it was that he never eaten an unsalted almond.
Oh, well,
Well, again.
Yeah.
the boy hasn't lived, for God's sake.
there you
Fern,
go.
last,
Come on, Cal, give him some money.
Fern, last night we got Chipmunk to try some dim sum for the first
Oh,
time.
love
Yeah.
it, dim sum. Did he
all
like
getting
it?
No,
a
he
bit
hated
surreal.
it. He spat it out.
Okay.
Wow.
Will you marry me? And are you coming to Dubai anytime soon from Natalie?
I haven't got any money we could donate for that marriage.
Right, so you're saying if enough money is donated, you might marry Natalie?